One day, I was home with my two older brothers. My mom was at work, and she wouldn't be back until 8 p.m. So, as a young girl, I was basically home alone with my older brothers. Keep in mind, I was only 7 years old, and my brothers were 13 and 14. They were also very protective of me at that time. Anyway, I remember this incident so vividly, I don't think anything can make me forget about it. And sometimes I get nightmares because of it. While my brothers and I were eating some cake, the doorbell suddenly rang. Remember, our grandparents and mom told us never to answer the door unless they let us know that someone is coming over. Saying like this, my second brother told us not to get near the door. However, the oldest brother thought he is just a chicken and went to the door. Before he opens it, he then looked out the window and immediately ducked down. He looked like he had just seen a ghost. Second brother took a look outside as well and quickly drew the curtains. "What's going on?" I asked, but my first brother took a huge freaking knife from the kitchen. "Bring me the phone, now!" I could even see him grabbing some pepper spray. I gave him the phone and approached the door. As a naive young girl, I ended up opening the door. That's when my second brother carried me and started running. It was just in time. I could see a bullet sliding by my little face. Luckily, it didn't hit me. The three of us rushed to the bedroom. It had 2 locks on it, and as soon as we locked the door, the sick freak started banging on the door. I burst crying so loud, and he said to me, "Don't worry, child. I can help you put her to sleep." My brother yelled, "Get the hell out of our house!" Then he took his phone from me and called the police and one of our neighbors to get some help. Fortunately, the police immediately arrived and he arrested right in the place. My mom also came back home after she got a phone call from the police. She told us that she would hire a babysitter. It turned out that guy was a serious stalker and a murderer, and he even had killed more than 10 kids. Of course, he was eventually sentenced to death. Several years later, I turned 20 years old, and I was watching the news with my mom and 2 brothers. There was a murder case that 2 young boys had been murdered in their house. I know that it's not the same criminal from my case, but it hurts my heart knowing that those kinds of people actually exist out there. I hope they stop doing that horrible thing.